On the morning of December 26, 2004, the Earth stirred beneath the Indian Ocean, and what followed would become one of the deadliest natural disasters in recorded history. At 7:58 a.m. local time, a massive undersea megathrust earthquake struck off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia. Measuring 9.1 to 9.3 in magnitude, it was one of the strongest earthquakes ever recorded. The quake lasted between 8 to 10 minutes, an eternity in geological terms. But the true terror hadn't even begun. The rupture displaced an enormous section of the seafloor, pushing billions of tons of water upward. In minutes, a series of tsunamis radiated outward at the speed of a jetliner, over 800 kilometers per hour. Coastal communities across 14 countries were completely unprepared. There were no sirens, no warnings, only silence, followed by the sudden retreat of the ocean. And then, devastation. In Banda Aceh, Indonesia, the first major city hit, waves over 30 meters high slammed ashore. Entire neighborhoods were erased in seconds. Within hours, the tsunami had reached Thailand, Sri Lanka, India, and even as far as Somalia, over 4,500 kilometers away. Families were torn apart, whole villages vanished. Over 230,000 people lost their lives, making this the deadliest tsunami in modern history. Indonesia suffered the greatest loss, with more than 160,000 lives taken. In Sri Lanka, over 35,000 perished. India and Thailand each saw tens of thousands more. The tragedy struck during the holiday season. Among the victims were thousands of tourists vacationing on beaches from Phuket to the Maldives. In the wake of the disaster, the world responded. Over $14 billion was pledged in humanitarian aid. Countries mobilized rescue teams, medical workers, and engineers. But the scars ran deep. Physical, emotional, and cultural. Generations were lost, and yet in the rubble, resilience emerged. Communities rebuilt, survivors shared their stories, and the world learned a painful lesson about early warning systems. Today, the Indian Ocean Tsunami Warning System stands as a legacy, designed to ensure such a tragedy never catches humanity off guard again. The 2004 tsunami was a wake-up call from nature, a moment that united the world in grief and eventually in hope. This was the story of the world's deadliest tsunami, a reminder of the ocean's power and the strength of the human spirit.